Herzlich willkommen auf meinem YouTube-Kanal. Ich habe das Gefühl, ihr könntet meinen, dass ich hier mich heute im Kartschak-Studio befinde, aber das ist tatsächlich der Fall. Allerdings ist dieses Video heute mal für mich und für meinen YouTube-Kanal, weil wir haben den großartigen, den einzigartigen, den unglaublichen Christian Grace zu Gast und ich habe ihn mir einfach mal gekrallt und habe mir gedacht, ein paar Minuten muss er mir unsere Fragen und auch meine Fragen beantworten. Und ihr hattet die Möglichkeit, auf Instagram ein paar Fragen zu stellen. Die habe ich jetzt alle hier parat. Und Christian. Christian.
That's the bit I understood.
Ja, good. Christian wird sie euch alle beantworten. Und wir gehen jetzt einfach mal durch. Logischerweise wird das Ganze jetzt auf Englisch sein. Ihr habt die Möglichkeit, immer noch die Untertitel einzuschalten, falls ihr Probleme mit Englisch habt. Oder schreibt einfach in die Kommentare. Subscribe, natürlich nicht vergessen. Ja, hit the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Christian.
Yes.
Awesome to have you here, man.
Great to be here.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. After your great workshop on Saturday.
Yeah.
Was so much fun, honestly. I'm a long-time fan. So a little bit of a fanboy here.
Oh, that's nice.
As most of our viewers also, they really appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
I'm happy to have you here. How was your trip in Germany so far?
Oh, it's been amazing. I've been here for 1 week and I love the food, beer, and also the magic. Everything surrounding Card Shark is about magic. And
It's
this
awesome,
is
right?
my favorite thing.
It's like a magician's toy store.
It is.
It
It's
is,
like a
right?
toy store. It has everything. So there was lots to see. And I've thoroughly enjoyed being a part of this workshop.
Yeah,
It's really
great.
good.
Was really great to have you here. What was your favorite part so far?
Of the workshop or
Of everything,
Germany?
of your stay in Germany. So.
Of a staying in Germany. Well, I'm staying with Philo Kotnik, and
Everyone knows Philo, so.
and
Yeah,
one of my favorite things was his show. He did a show,
It's good, right?
unbelievable. It's fantastic. If you haven't seen his show and you have the opportunity to see it, it's got such wonderful energy and lots of magical moments and surprises, and this was my favorite
Great.
thing. And the second favorite thing is, of course, the workshop.
Yeah.
But the first is Philo's show. It was so lovely.
You like the theater? It's
Yeah,
it's
the
nice,
theatre
right?
is incredible. Remind me of the name of the theatre.
It's Zaubertheater, Düsseldorf.
You must go because
Yeah.
they have
Everyone
a show.
knows. I had my show
Yeah.
there, and we had our community event there. So most of the viewers that watched this video are pretty aware of the. I wanted to talk English, German,
yeah.
German English of the Zaubertheater, but it's really beautiful. I like this
Yes.
place, and the show of Philo's show is also really great. So go watch
Must
it.
Go. You must. It's great.
You must go. So cool.
Yeah.
So would say it was not that horrible that you would not want to come back, right?
No, I have big plans to come back because I would love to do more workshops.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was very successful. We had a full workshop. We spent.
You heard it here first, guys.
6 hours it was supposed to be, but we spent maybe 7 or 8 hours
It's always like
together, and it was fantastic.
this. And it flies by, right?
Yeah.
The time flies by.
There's a small ticket sales, so there's 8 people usually, which means you get more experience to teach in a better way.
Right.
The
It's
more
closer,
the more
and more
people,
intimate.
Yeah, because the more people you have, the harder it is to help everyone with each thing. So this was just the perfect amount, and I would love to come back and do more workshops.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
So that's the reason why we do it in that small,
Yeah.
not too big room.
The best way to learn.
Yeah, we do it with our workshops as well. So it's the best.
Yeah, it's good.
So Christian, speaking
Sehr
of
good.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
I learned it.
So you don't want to miss the second part of my Blackpool video.
Okay.
There's a lot of you talking German, so it's pretty good.
Cool.
That's pretty good. So I have a few questions here for you from our community today. Heute habe ich ganz kurz eine Instagram-Umfrage gestartet, wie ich gesagt habe. Hier haben wir einige Fragen am Start, die ich Christian mal stellen möchte. Ihr hattet die Gelegenheit, and you have to answer it now.
Yeah, great.
You have to answer it.
Great.
It's nothing really too bad. I expected more evil questions. So
I'm
but
ready.
It's pretty basic. So let's start from there. That's not a magic related question. It's from Gregor.
Okay, Gregor. Hi,
Gregor asks, is German beer better than English beer?
Yes.
It was quick.
Yes, 100%. In fact, one of the main reasons I wanted to come here was to try the German beer.
Really?
And yeah, my expectation was here, and the taste of the beer is here.
Okay. Good.
I will be back.
Just because of the beer.
And we should... Prost, is it?
Yeah, it's Prost, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, anstoßen.
Yeah. Anstoßen.
Anstoßen. Yeah, very well.
Good.
few more weeks
Yeah.
and you're German.
Yeah.
You're
Now I
German.
feel like a beer. I'm thirsty now.
Okay. We get you beer afterwards.
Okay,
Okay, great. So, Fromentum asks, what's the funniest thing that happened during a performance?
The funniest thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or maybe I think he wants to ask what's the strangest and funniest things. Maybe you
strangest
want
thing.
to answer both of this.
Yeah. Well, so the most amazing thing that's ever happened is when I was doing a casual performance on a boat trip.
Uh-huh.
We were sailing across the channel, and I was doing a small show for the 6 people on the boat, and there's very little signal on the ocean,
Mhm.
you know? So mostly the phones don't work. And as a joke, in the middle of the performance, I said, your phone will ring in 3 seconds, you know, as a joke.
Yeah.
And when it doesn't ring, I say, I'm just kidding, you know. And it fucking
It did.
rang.
Oh,
my God.
man.
And
Yeah,
it
that's-
rang exactly on the dot.
Oh,
And
that's
my
good.
heart was just like racing, and everyone was freaked out. And it was his mum that called. So
Yeah.
he was like, what happened? Did he tell you to, you know? So it was very special.
That's great.
So this is the strangest thing that happened.
Strong moment, right?
Yeah. I
Really
think the
strong, yeah.
funniest thing that happened was one time I was performing my deck vanish level 1.
Mhm.
The gimmick flies onto the floor. And if you know the gimmick, it's a very strange looking thing. And I just was like, look, the deck has turned into a little piece of plastic. You know?
That's
So
good,
this
yeah.
is quite funny. But there's so many things. I think always the mistakes we make in magic can be quite funny.
Mhm.
You know, things
Yeah, that's
happen
true.
that,
Yeah.
that throw you off, and sometimes these are the funniest things. And I have honestly hundreds of these things happen because, you know, I do a lot of performance in casual settings,
Mm-hmm.
so anything happens really. So I hope that answers the question.
Yeah,
If something
absolutely,
else comes to
absolutely.
mind, I'll mention it.
Yeah, okay, we do a bonus.
Yeah,
then
we do
in-
bonus.
in the end. Okay, perfect. All right, question 3. I have to translate it.
Yeah.
What techniques should a beginner learn when he starts doing magic? From your side, from your point of view.
So I think most people say, oh, if you're doing card magic, you need to read these books, blah, blah, blah. But really, I think the best advice I give is to, whatever trick you learn, is to try to start performing it sooner than later. Because you can spend hours and days, months practicing, but you'll never really learn properly unless you perform for
Yeah,
someone.
that's true.
And you'll never discover that feeling. So even if it's a simple trick, is just to put yourself in a situation where you perform. And what was the question again? Was it about technique?
Yeah,
or-
techniques.
technique.
What techniques? Yeah.
So I think I do a lot of card magic, so I'm going to talk about card magic. I think the basic techniques of learning how to force a card, learning how to control a card, and then learning different ways of revealing the information.
Mhm.
You have all the things necessary.
Yeah, and you're always ready to go,
You're
right?
always ready to go. So I think you should try to find out what you like in card magic or magic in general. Make sure it's very simple. Focus on it, and then put it into practice immediately. But yes, learning how to force, learning how to control, being comfortable with your props is very important.
Yeah,
So spend a lot
absolutely,
of time really getting inside it. But yeah, techniques I think is controlling and forcing is very strong.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, those
So,
techniques.
so you also, it was like when I started performing, I had all these fears in my mind, like they see the switch, and
Yeah.
when I really started to do it,
Mm.
I recognized it's actually not a problem at all.
No, not
It
at
was totally different things that mattered
Yeah.
instead of the ones that I thought matter, right? Like sometimes you, like, let's say a pretty standard thing like with the invisible deck, you have, when you do the switch, you have all the time in the world. You could switch in an elephant in the room,
Yeah.
so
It's true.
you don't have to worry about this.
This is
And
true.
then sometimes it's about little stupid things that the audience sees that you haven't even thought about, that they might matter, right?
Yeah, this is true. And I think sometimes the simple techniques are very easy to learn, okay? But what's hard is how to apply it, which is why I'm saying
That's
it's
true.
good to perform things as soon as possible, because that's where you discover where the mistakes are.
Right.
And
And don't be worried about mistakes, right?
don't be worried to make mistakes, because that's how you grow. And let's think about the double lift, for example. You can spend hours learning the technique, but when you actually perform it, if you start performing like this,
Yeah,
you're not communicating properly.
that's true.
So also, this is why I think it's important to perform as soon as possible, because you put yourself in a position where you have to learn how to communicate better with your audience,
Absolutely.
which is the most important thing. The technique should fall underneath the radar.
Yeah, true.
So you need to focus on your attitude more than this.
100%.
Yeah.
Correct. Perfect. All right, next one. Question 4. Yeah. This question was asked many times, so for many people.
Okay.
So I connect it all together, yeah. And the question is like, I translate as it's written here.
Okay.
Where the hell do you take your creativity from?
Wow. Yeah. This is very hard to answer because everyone has a different approach. But for me, I take it from what I want to perform. So I have an effect in mind. So the creativity starts from trying to solve a problem for an effect, to find a solution for the effect. This could be the method, you know? So I look at the method and I say, I don't like this method. How do I approach it from a different angle?
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of the time, I don't wake up saying, I'm going to create today. I wake up thinking of a problem and I try to solve it.
Okay.
So that's how it happens.
Great. Great one. So we don't make this video too long, so that's
this is good.
Thank you
Yeah,
for this
you're
perfect
welcome.
question. So
They're good questions.
then we have question 5
Yes.
by Lucius.
This Fumpf.
This is 5. Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah,
Man,
Fumpf
perfect.
beers.
What is your all-time favorite hard deck?
All-time favorite
Yeah.
is the old vintage fan backs.
Okay.
This is this design is a very old design, beautiful.
Okay, I put it on the screen here.
Yeah,
so
put it on
everyone
the
knows.
screen. Oh my god, this is my favorite design of all time.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Question 6, also from Lucius, because it was 2 questions in one. What's your all-time favorite card effect?
Ooh.
If it's your own or if it's from someone else.
I think one of the best effects you can perform with someone are the ones that have survived the long test of time. So, for example, Out of This World
Yeah, I love it.
is extremely powerful. And I know that the setting has to be right for it. You can't just, table hop and do every table the same trick,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
This is something where you sit down and you have an actual moment of magic with someone. It's very hard to explain for the layman. Very special, very magical. And they do the magic. And so based off the back of that, one of the most exciting things that I have created is Switch 1. And I truly believe this is close to the best because it's very direct and it's very clear. You place a prediction, they name it, it matches, and you leave them with a souvenir.
And it's so
but
beautiful.
But it's direct. And,
Yeah.
and the important thing is they walk away thinking there's no methods for them. Because if you do it very well,
Yeah.
it feels like somehow they have found the information of what's there. So again, like Out of This World, it's they do the magic.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, that's always what I say in my workshops. I love effects that are so far away from me as a performer,
Yeah.
and everything happens in the hands of the spectator. I think it's
Absolutely.
so much stronger if I have to do anything. I at least want it to look like the spectator does it all.
Yeah.
So it's so far. I don't want to have the feeling like it was me. If I'm there, I want magical things to happen. It's
Yes.
not like I'm the big magician or I'm the big mind reader and I want it.
This is
That's-
right. Yeah.
I really love that premise in magic.
Me too.
Awesome.
Whoa.
What was it? Question 7, I think, right?
Let's do it.
I hope we didn't skip one. So, we have another question is like, how did you become famous with your magic? So I think what he means, like, when was your first thing? I think I know the answer, but it's up to you.
Yes. So famous is a weird word to use because I don't think I'm famous.
I honestly, I think
I-
in the magic industry,
Yeah.
you're very well known.
Yeah.
And as I said, I love the stuff you do. And I think it could be said that you are famous in the magic industry.
Well,
100%.
well, he said it.
Yeah, I said it and I mean
No,
it.
so I think it was obviously about 4 years ago when I started working and releasing magic, and that was initially with Vanishing Ink. So I released level 1. I think this was the springboard for people to be interested in my work. And of course, lots of other things have happened. I've got a membership, and I think this builds awareness about my brand and who I am and how I perform. But yeah, I guess working with other magicians as well, like my friend Ollie Mealing, we did his live show, and I hosted the venue. So this happened in my flat.
Yeah.
And from this point, I was making connections with a lot of magicians, and I have since worked for some very thankfully well-known magicians, and I've worked with them as well. Philo is naked.
Yeah,
He's
I just took a photo. I
I'm
will put it in the video. 100%. I will.
Philo, go put your clothes on.
Philo was naked in there. So almost, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
this is cool. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I guess.
Okay, we got another one here. The last one here is question 8, right? We should be at question 8. I hope so.
I think so.
What is your favorite of your own creations?
Yes.
Take your time.
Okay, so I don't have a favorite.
You don't?
No.
You don't? No. Okay.
Because each thing has its own merit. I've obviously mentioned level 1 and switch 1, which I'm very proud of as products. But with regards to card tricks, I think Impossible Sandwich is one of my favorite effects.
Yeah,
which is in my membership.
Yeah, let's shortly talk about this. Guys, I'll leave you a link down in the description. So if you want to have a look into this, I really can 100% recommend, 111% recommend it. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's affordable. It's not really expensive. I think it's too cheap, to be honest. And you can really learn a lot of really cool stuff. We always said that before. Philo and I always told you guys about this. But if you want to look into it and learn really solid card magic that is very, very well thought through. I have a little comparison. Like I'm still a really huge fan of Gary Thomas because I love his stuff. I think everything he does is really thought through.
He thinks about it.
Right, and I have the same feeling with your stuff. So that's the reason why I'm in love with it.
Thank you. Oh, Marc, you're too kind. Yeah, so
Give me a hug.
If you look at the date now, today's date, as of this moment, there's 28 tricks for $12.99 plus VAT. And so there's a lot of information. If you're interested in card magic and you want to step in and learn some stuff, you don't have to stay. You can jump in, learn, and jump out. There's no conditions. It's very open, very fair. But I'm very proud of it. So I think if you do take a look, you'll probably, hopefully, want to stay because I'm always adding content in, and I think it's a good way to learn magic.
You definitely want to stay, 100%. I can promise you that. All right, question 9. What other magicians are your biggest inspiration?
Yeah, this is a good one. There's many performers that I really love. I think growing up, Darren Brown was my main inspiration. He absolutely kept my mind in magic all the time. I saw him on television and just got to me. I knew that was what I wanted to do, and so he created that feeling. So he's my main inspiration in magic. There's lots of fantastic performers like Blaine, Assy Wind. I really appreciate these people. Danny Ortiz, my good friends, Ross Taylor. He inspired me a lot. His card magic is fantastic. He's also into mentalism. So he's a good friend. And Ollie Mealing, of course.
Oh, yeah. I love his stuff as well. So.
I'm always inspired by people that I'm close to. And so these are the guys that really, really serve the magic.
Right. Yeah. Great. So last question.
Oh, last question.
It was fast, right?
Oh, I don't want to go.
I don't want to go. So it's if you have an idea, do you have? I mean, it's hard for me to translate that, but do you have a lot of knowledge to do it, or is it sometimes by accident that you discover new methods?
No, the methods can come from anywhere. You can accidentally conceive a solution to something, and you can later find out that it already exists. Or you can hit a wall and you don't know what to do, and so you read books and you find solutions. And then you think, well, this is a good solution, but I don't like this bit. And then you change it,
Absolutely.
So it's a mixture of both, and it can come from anywhere. It depends what you're working on at one time. But again, I think what leads everything is my love and passion for magic. because this is the driving force for everything else to happen. Like I said, I don't wake up and I say, I am a creator, I must create. I wake up, I love magic, and I just do it. And I do it a lot.
Yeah.
And in this time frame, when you spend this time doing magic, you'll discover many things and you'll grow in your own way, which is what's important.
Nice.
So yeah, I hope that answers the question. Well,
Absolutely, 100%.
thank you for having me on the stream.
We had these 10 questions. It was really fast.
Thank you.
Christian, it was an honor to have you here, actually.
It's my pleasure.
Really looking forward to your next lectures and you guys next
Workshop.
not naked. I want to say naked, but
Yeah, it's
just
Philo.
because Philo's here. Looking for your next workshops.
Yes.
We don't really know yet when it will be, but you guys will be here here first. So
Look out for it, because a workshop is the great way to learn. We get to spend lots of time together. You get to sit down and we spend good time going through the methods.
And it was really great. I learned a double lift. I learned a triple lift. No, just kidding. I learned a lot of stuff. I just spoke with Philo and we both said it was a really great workshop and we wouldn't say it if, we always true with that.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
So Christian,
Appreciate that.
thanks a lot for taking the time.
My pleasure.
Guys,
Thanks
thank you for watching. See you next time and
Like, click,
check
subscribe.
out this Magic Monthly.
Thank you.
Nice.
Cheers.
High five.
Bye.
Woo! Thanks, man. That's it.